Hey, cheers guys, the Tech Prepper. Hope you're all doing well. I said I wasn't going to do another point and shoot. Yeah, I am busy, but I got up at 12:30 this morning and had a experience yesterday on my lunch trail run where I wasn't able to do the field operations as quickly as I would have liked. Experimenting with 9600 baud and 300 baud on HF. I have been manually configuring the files for the software-based TNC Direwolf, and it's really a pain. And I want to show you some of the optimizations. Also, what I found going out with a radio I haven't really used in a while because I had to use a radio that supported 9600 baud. So let's take a quick look here. So I decided to take out the FT818ND since with the DigiRig 9600 baud cable, I can connect at that faster speed. So this morning I added a new mode or changed up the way that the modes work in MCOM tools. Nothing really has changed from the user perspective. You still see the two BBS clients or their terminal radio applications. But when I click on Paracon, for example, I'm now presented with a selection for which modem to use behind the scenes. Before this, we were using 1200 baud, but I added the ability to properly configure and stand up 9600 baud for UHF and 300 baud for HF. So we'll go ahead and click that. And it may seem silly, but just the ability to, again, use my platform for field expedient comms was absolutely critical. We'll go ahead and connect to the BBS. And I want to show you something else that I have changed, and it's more of a procedure thing than anything else. All right, so I don't know why it's a little bit pokey right now. Oh, I've got my lights that's killing the killing the band out here. Anyway, so we're gonna go into the BBS and we'll type BBS. It supports multiple different applications. And then I want to list all of the files on my BBS, and this is the one that I want to show you that is very interesting. So we'll get a list of all the files that are available on the BBS here, and it may seem silly and ridiculous, but I changed all the files and renamed them to be lowercase, and instead of underscores, they all use dashes. And the reason for it is when I'm out in the field typing one-handed, I don't want to have to use the shift key. So really simple and straightforward. Most people don't think about this stuff. And I've also made it easier by adopting a new convention where all the files on the BBS, when they change, you can tell very quickly because we will rename the file with the year, month, day. So again, I want to be cognizant of the field operators, so those are just a few things. And we're having great luck here. In fact, we're sharing our first anti-winter field day combo plan only through the BBS. It won't be available through any other means. And then the other thing I ran into was I did not bring an antenna for this guy. I thought I did have like a whip antenna here, which is not great on the man packs. And I pulled out my Trail J-pole, and it's not great on 440. So I pulled out my old field card that I've had for a while on the jungle antenna. I've done a video on this. So I'm going to make a small 440 megahertz jungle antenna out of a little bit of 22 gauge wire, and we'll have that kit back up to snuff. Anyways, guys, this is why I really harp on this idea of train with your gear, optimize it, and if you guys do field day often and frequently, you will find all of the pain points. Also, I found a new USB drive that I really like, but I don't want to put the cart in front of the horse. I'll talk a little bit about it once I do a lot more testing with it. Anyways, be strong, be safe, and be prepared.